Thank you, everybody.
皆さんありがとうございます。
Thank you.
皆さんありがとうございます。
And we thank
そ
you.
してこちらの方もありがとうございます。
And those of you that know me know that the next thing we do is
そして
sit
次
down.
にすることは皆様方ご着席くださいませ。
Wonderful, warm welcome in a magnificent facility filled with people who come because they care. I still haven't figured out what Karu was wearing. 22 years ago, Karu joined this business, just like some of you who are here today considering what the Amway business is all about. And they will explain to you all about the wonderful products that we make and that we market. And they will explain to you about the Amway plan and draw funny lines on pieces of paper. You sponsor this one and they sponsor that one, and you do this and you do that, and the other one does this and they send you money. As good as all that is, there's more. I did not come here today to draw the lines or the circles or explain the plan or the products, but to share with you the greater concepts of the Amway business, which involve a new vision for your life. We share this with you because that is what happened to us many years ago. We went to a little meeting in Chicago where there were maybe 100 people, and they presented us the story of what is today the concepts of Amway. At that time, I was 23 and Jay was 24, and we were looking for a new business to get into. We had known from when we got out of high school that we weren't looking for a job, we were looking for a business that we could own, and that was important to us. That may not have been important to you. You may never have even thought about owning your own business and the power to control what happened to you. Most people come out of school and look for a job, which means that somebody else will control you, tell you when to come to work, tell you when to go home, and tell you what to do. We did not want that. We wanted to be able to own our own business and control our own lives, and if you're here today to find out about something like that, then you're in the right place. But to do that assumes that you are willing to take responsibility for your actions and be willing to do things you may never have done before. On the way home from that meeting in Chicago, Jay and I decided to devote our full-time efforts to this business. I'm 78 years old now, so I have devoted my life to this business, sharing this business, and helping people like you get started in this business. And so today, millions of people are involved owning their own business, controlling their own lives, and improving their condition in society. You will discover it's not just a business of selling products and getting bonuses or figuring out numbers. It's a business of the heart that involves your relationship with people all over the world. And when it comes to talking about the heart, I'm qualified to speak. In fact, I wrote a book about it. And it's available through, again, we're all selling books today, but it's available through Amway, called Hope from My Heart, and it tells about my heart-changing experience. I talk about that book because it will tell you about the heart side of this business and the important things that I believe you do when you get involved in this business, and how you learn to become a person of loving and caring about others. Now, there is also another version of that book sold in the bookstore, but this is the cheap model. This is the one with the pictures. Now, 7 years ago, I received a new heart. I have a woman's heart today because of a heart transplant I received in London, England. But my doctor, who helped me when my first heart failed me and when I was close to death, is with me on this trip. And I want you to meet him and his wife. So I have Dr. Rick and Kate McNamara right down here in the front row. I've never been here before. Give them a big welcome. Stand up, Rick and Kate.
日本にいらっしゃったのは初めてでございます。
Now, as I mentioned to you, I have a woman's heart. That gives me the privilege of being a little late for things. And at least in the United States, that gives me the privilege of changing my mind once in a while. And hopefully, it makes me more sensitive to matters of the heart. For it is from the heart that we derive our emotions and our energy to take on and meet new challenges. This is a business where your heart has to be in it, and you have to believe that you can do it and overcome the resistance and the negative influence of others to move forward. So have a good heart for this business. Many of you have been here before, and you are a part of the organization. Others of you are guests, and you're brand new to the organization. So I kind of want to reach out to all of you, because I have to reassure you always of the foundations that are under this business to protect your business. What an honor it is for an old man to have so many people come out on a holiday weekend to learn about their business and their potential in a business. I am overwhelmed myself when I see you come to see me, because I know that I'm just a sinner, saved by the grace of God, and therefore we come here to share to you from our heart. But allow me to share with you some of the founding principles on which this organization is owned, so that when you get discouraged or when doubts come, you will understand what's behind this business. This business was born at a time when freedom and the rights of individuals to do their own thing was seriously in question. People said then that communism was the way of the world. Socialism was the way of the world, with governments and dictators controlling everything. But when we started Amway, we built it on a founding principle of freedom, that people had a right to be free and to